suicide. My favorite form of suicide is the toaster suicide, where you drop the toaster into the bathtub. You know what makes no sense about that form of suicide? There's no way that the cords on the toaster are going to reach all the way from the outlet to the bathtub. Cords on toasters are too short. It's so funny they're laughing from outside. All right. So, thank you. You're going to love our next comedian. Everybody, keep it going for Oya Pauga. Come on. Did I say it right, or did I fuck it up? Did I say it right?
Yes.
All right, yeah.
Thank you. Okay, you guys bear with me here. I have this here microphone condom that I have to put on. Okay.
Put the condom on the mic?
Yeah. And no, it's not reusable. Just like the other condom, do not reuse it. That's a no-no. So, I'm Oya. It's spelled O-Y-A. I don't know why I spell it, because I know Americans can't spell. But there you go, I try anyway. And I respond to just about anything that comes close. So, oh yeah, that works. Sonia, or whatever variation people come up with. I used to work with a guy who came up with something really fun. Every time he saw me, he would go, "Oh yeah, como va? Oh yeah, como va?" And I thought, okay, I wonder if that qualifies for harassment. But I just kind of thought, okay, you know what, he's going to forget about it. 2 weeks later, I go back to work, and he's, "Oh yeah, como va?" And I thought, okay, you know what, that's fine. Do you guys where that comes from? Oye, como va? Oye, como va? Santana, right? Yeah. So I decided I'm going to use that as a stage name. Oya como va. My Instagram is como va Oya, because Oya como va was already taken. So what are you going to do, right? Speaking of names, I used to go to, I went to high school with a kid, and he had an interesting name. It was spelled P-E-N-N-E-S.
Peanuts.
Yeah, that's what you think, right? No, it's the noodle, penne, the noodle, yeah. Of course you're right, everybody called him Penis, right? And it didn't help that his first name was Richard. So he was known as Dickie Penis all through high school. And then this guy gets hooked up with a girl by the name of Regina. R-E-G-I-N-A, Regina. Her last name was Wiener. I kid you not, this is crazy stuff. So then, years later, these kids decide to get married, and for reasons that are completely unknown to me, I get invited to this wedding. And they had an Irish priest who did the officiating. And by the time, the vows were going to be said, this guy was completely shit-faced. So he gets up there, he's just barely kind of standing, and he's going, "So do you, vagina winner, take Dickie Penis to your husband?" And luckily, the couple was already pretty sloshed, so they didn't care. And anyway, I don't know what happened to them. I hope they lived happily ever after. So, it may surprise you or not that I'm a nurse. That's why I do the thing over the microphone, because I'm kind of a germaphobe. I'm a good nurse. I am not a nice nurse. I will tell you that. I am not nice. And every once in a while, I have to be nice, but every once in a while, somebody really gets to me. So I'll tell you this story. So what happens when you go to your doctor's office? They call you in, right? And the first thing that happens is you walk in, you have to go on the scale, right? They want to weigh you. Okay, so I call this patient. He he comes in, he's gonna step on the scale, except he has to take a bunch of stuff off, right? He takes off his jacket, he takes off his shoes, he takes, he empties his pockets, and takes off his glasses, and I'm thinking, okay, I think he's got everything off now. And I'm thinking he's gonna step on the scale, right? No. He starts taking off his dentures. All right, I'm like, dude, okay, put those dentures back in your mouth. And put your pants back on too, while you're at it. So he steps on the scale, and here he is. Instead of weighing 245 pounds, he weighs 244.9 pounds. So that didn't do much. And my time's almost up. So I'm going to leave you with just a little short story. I've done quite a bit of traveling, and one of the most interesting places I've gone to is Egypt. And in Egypt, there was a taxi driver who decided to buy me. He offered 5 camels, which kind of upset me because I thought I'm worth at least 10 camels. I mean, what the heck, right? So, thank you. I'm Oya.
Yeah, all right. Where you from?
Oya from Oya.
From what? Where you from?
Keep it going for Oya, everybody. Come on.
All right.